A cold case in Vallejo seemingly broken wide open. 6-year-old Jeremy Stoner abducted, sexually assaulted, and strangled in 1987. And now we've learned police once made contact with the new suspect more than 3 decades ago. It's only on 7 tonight. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ashley. This new update in the case is only after Solano County investigators used DNA to identify the new suspect and make an arrest. It comes as the district attorney is set to give new details about this case at a news conference tomorrow morning. ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone is following the story with new leads tonight.
This is the image coming from Jackson County, Oregon. It shows 69-year-old Fred Kane III, who faces murder, kidnapping, and sodomy charges in the Vallejo disappearance and death of 6-year-old Jeremy Stoner in 1987. Prosecutors say Kane is now being linked to the case by DNA evidence.
I hope he rots in hell. He got what he deserves.
Chris Delaney is Kane's niece and is not shy about her feelings towards her uncle. She says she had an extremely rough childhood because of Kane, someone who records show previously did time for sodomy, rape by threat, and burglary.
If I found out that he had died and I was able to show up and see him, I would not mourn. I'd spit in the man's face. If I could get face to face with him, absolutely.
Stoner was abducted in this area near his family's Vallejo home. His body was found on Sherman Island near Antioch days later. For years, Vallejo police had said this man, Sean Melton, was to blame. 2 juries disagreed, though, and a judge eventually dismissed the case.
This whole thing about Sean having special knowledge, I asked that very question at the preliminary hearing to one of the detectives. What is this special knowledge you say my client has? And he really couldn't answer.
Peter Ford represented Melton, who is no longer alive. He admits that his client was odd, saying that Melton thought he was helping police with theories on what could have happened to the boy, but was only hurting himself in doing so.
I guess what I'm saying here is when Sean walked in the door, their investigation completely shut down. They'd actually talked to Kane once during this time, and they were going to follow up on it, but they didn't because they were convinced. They were the ones that were telling the press. They were 100% convinced that he was the killer.
Solano County's district attorney credits detectives within her cold case unit for linking Kane to the case by a DNA match, a move that some look at as exonerating Milton's name.
I hope, that this can help the Stoner family, who, have gone 36 years without any resolution to this.
And my reaction was, oh my gosh, and felt horrible for this child, but thankful that he's going to get caught and hopefully put away for a long time.
We did reach out to Stoner's family members, but were unable to touch base with them. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.